What's going on, everybody? This is Renegade number one, aka the Feminist Killer, hashtag Logitorium. I just want to talk about a few things and let you guys know that if you still have the optimism and the belief that you can change the world, you already lost. I'm gonna let you know you can never change this world. There's too many heavily conditioned people in this world. There are too many people who are afraid to fight. You know, I think ultimately there's always going to be war amongst each other. And the thing is, it's always until human beings stop existing, that's when the war will end. The war of ideologies will never cease to exist because, for one, men, we have men who are dependent on women, and we have we got people, too many people dependent on the system. You get what I'm saying? We got too many people who are afraid of sacrifice. And I'm at the point now, I've been at this point actually, where I've accepted it that nothing's going to change. This coronavirus, this coronavirus episode or whatever you want to call it, I hope it kills millions of people. I hope it does. And the reason I say that is because humanity needs to go ahead and cease existence. We are a destructive force to this planet. We are no longer we can't even be productive with each other. There's always going to be violent people. There's always going to be terrible individuals in this world. Too many blue pill people, too many ideologies that go against nature that we keep promoting every day, and it's just nonstop. And my thing is we have to start things over because we're a big mess. And I just want to say this. Most of you still don't know what black pill is. Again, before you call yourself something, know what it is. If you can't accept the lifestyle of suffering and embracing that you are going to die, you are going to fall, that you are the fallen one, that you are the one that's fighting these demons around you every day, these NPCs every day. If you can't accept that, you're not black pill. Accept it. There's nothing positive that comes with black pill, and I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that? Understand that positivity is just something to make you feel good. And my thing is, you need to avoid feel-good advice. Feel-good advice is exactly what it's intended to do. It's in the name. It is designed to make you feel good, but it's not designed to inform you of what's really going on. And the thing is, when you get informative information, it hits you really hard that you kind of don't want to accept it. We do have people that want to screw the general population over. The foolish masses are the ones that are going to be fucked in the end. Unfortunately, most of us reside within the general population. If you're middle class or lower class or upper class, it's all going to turn into a shit fest. And like I said, I think I'm not really afraid about this coronavirus thing because I've already embraced death, and that's another thing. How many of you guys embrace death? Embrace that shit. This is bigger than MGTOW. This is way bigger than MGTOW, man. I'm telling you guys. I was talking with a few brothers, and they was asking me what was going on with MGTOW. I told them I'm done with that shit. I'm done with that. That's a fucking joke now. It's a bunch of bitch-made men crying over nothing. And my thing is, I love all the brothers that gave me advice in MGTOW. But all they did was talk about women, and they still talking about women. We need to start talking about keeping people from falling for the system. You know, we gotta say that we gotta understand. We have to understand that this is not your country. This is not your nation. There is no nation. There is no country. Just because they put these boundaries up, that classifies it as a legitimate area because millions of people say it is, or because millions of people validate it and follow it. Fuck that. You have no existence. This is a war that we are fighting. It's always going to be a war of ideologies. My thing is, you have to decide, do you want to be a human being or do you want to be a human doing? The human being is actually using your intuition, using your observation, using your common sense, and actually understanding what type of world you're in, using your third eye, using your sixth senses. People don't use those anymore. Maybe people never used them. My thing is, people today are more of human doings. They just do without question. And my thing is, if you're just gonna be a T-800 or a machine, then you're useful to me. I do think that the destruction of humanity is the best case for all of us, because we're never gonna get better. The further we go on, we're gonna regress. We're gonna have more confusion. We're gonna have more chaos, and it shouldn't be a surprise. Some of you will disagree with me, but hey, that's fine. Be the type of person to be positive and get fucked in the ass later on. I don't want to be fucked in the ass. You can be fucked in the ass. My thing is, I take that back. We're all going to be fucked in the ass. Just accept it. Just accept it. At this particular point, you have to accept that the world is going to burn, that the world is doomed. Accept that doomsday is already here. It's never going to change. Too many lost people. And, you got brothers out there saying that, oh, men are waking up. Men are waking up. Men are not waking up. What is your definition of a man waking up? I'll ask all of you that. What is your definition of a man waking up? If you still talking about pussy, and if you still struggling for your, to conquer your sexual desires, you are not waking up. You're not. You got too many brothers that still want to have children. You still got brothers that don't even know why they went their own way. You got brothers calling themselves black pill, but they can't accept suffering. Why are you identifying as this? Are you doing it because everybody else is doing it? If you are the type of person to do things just for the sake of doing, you need to sit down and figure out, what do you want? Period. I do this because, again, I understand humanity, and I understand that things will never get better. They won't. That's not me being negative. I'd rather tell you the truth than to sell you a fucking dream. I'm not going to sell you a dream. I'm going to sell you the truth. You accept it or you don't accept it. Don't be surprised that the coronavirus kills millions, though. I won't be surprised kills thousands or whatever. But decide, do you want to be a human being or a human doing? And I think they try to take away your emotions. They try to make you into a slave. My thing is, let it all go. Embrace yourself. Search yourself. Don't give in to the peer pressure. Keep a healthy mind. And this is the thing. If you suck at discipline, you will never conquer the black pill. And some of you weak men who say, "Oh, I don't want to give up the things I have in my life to, to embrace that black pill," then you're weak. You're weak. And my thing is, I'm not doing that as a shaming tactic. I'm just telling you that you have to let things go in order to conquer other things. I don't want to give you destructive criticism. I want to give you constructive criticism. Things to build you up. This is not an ego thing. This is not, a platform for me to just say I'm bigger than everybody. No, we are all together on this. We should all be, a spiritual, we should all have a spiritual connection. This is all about metaphysics at this point. This is all about, setting up your afterlife. Because this physical world, the physical world is already lost. I'm just letting you know. If you still think that you could save the physical world, you are a fucking idiot. And you seriously haven't accepted the suffering and the downfall of this world. Let this motherfucker burn. Let the motherfucker burn. Okay? There's going to be carnage regardless. Don't save anybody. Don't save any kids. Don't save any females. Don't save any other guys. If they don't wake up in time, they're not going to get it. If they don't wake up, they don't wake up. They're fucked. Let them die. If the house is burning and they still sleeping in the fucking bed, then you just need to leave the house and let that bitch collapse on them. But don't try to save somebody else and let that shit collapse on you too. And, that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Don't forgive nobody. Don't allow people to take advantage of you. That's all I'm asking. As brothers and as male spiritual beings, like I said, I don't give a fuck about women. If you are a woman watching my channel, go fuck yourself. Die slow. And, yeah, man, that's another thing, man. Just sometimes I got to throw in shit that I always talked about before just to keep you guys, focused. Like I said, if you suffering from depression, you have my number. If you suffering from loneliness, reach out to me. Get in contact with me. The more people we have to talk to each other, the more we can form a stronger bond. That's the ultimate goal, is for us to form a stronger bond. I think the more you form with a person, the stronger the unit becomes. These people, watch, I'm telling you, when doomsday hits, you're going to find out that most of these people that say they have your back, they don't have your back. Cut these people off. If you are black pilled and you still fucking with blue pill people, why? Ask yourself that question. Why am I still around these no good ass people? You either get with the program or you don't get with the program. There is no subjective. Logical people come to the same conclusion. Logical people come to the same fucking conclusion. I don't want to hear that agree to disagree bullshit. You don't agree? Unsubscribe. No God is going to save you when doomsday comes. You have to save yourself. Period. And you still got brothers battling it with that. But again, every day is going to be a battle. Every day is going to be intense. You have to fight. You as a black pillar, like I said, you have to fight with different desires every day. You have to fight with different sufferings every day. And my thing is, don't fight those sufferings and don't fight those desires alone. Fight them as a unit with other black pill brothers that understand your pain. Like I said, have an understanding. You're black pill when you understand the bigger picture beyond just women. I say this all the time. If you understand politics is fucked up. If you understand that women are fucked up. If you understand that most men are fucked up. Most men are not going to change. I'll say it again. Most men are the problem for the blue pill fuckery that we got, for the conformist fuckery that we have. Human beings are savages of nature that need to be put out of their misery. We are a lost cause. The existence of humanity is highly overrated. That's why I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if a virus is trying to kill people off. You know, if they release the virus trying to kill certain people off. Certain people need to die. Yes. It may be me, it may be you never know. But like I said, if you was to die right now or tomorrow, would you be ready to go into the fifth dimension? Have you settled? Have you made peace with death? Have you been meditating? Have you been withdrawing from toxic things that haven't helped you in your past? Your job right now that you know the truth about everything, it should be to redefine yourself. Redefine yourself. Don't allow these, and I made a video about this. I think this is the last video I made, or the video before last one. Don't let this world tell you who you are. If, you know, you got brothers in their 30s and their 40s who still don't know why they do certain things. You know, they still trying to find themselves. My thing is, find yourself. Make peace with death. Make peace with your life. Be okay with people rejecting you. Again, be okay with people rejecting you. If your mother rejected you, if your father rejected you, if your best friends used to reject you, if your girlfriend, who you should no longer be dating, rejected you, guess what? That's okay. That makes you stronger in the long run. You know, it's not about money. It's not about how many guns you have. It's not about how big your truck is, how big your house is. It's not about materialism. If you still in the frame of materialism, redefine yourself. It's not about that. Black pill shit, that's another thing. I think being black pill is also part of living that minimalistic lifestyle. That's another thing. In order to attain those goods, you got to pander. If you still pandering, you not black pill. Don't pander. Don't cater. Don't beg. Don't plead. Don't surrender. Don't compromise. Those are characteristics that are equivalent to being black pilled. You know, again, red pilled and black pilled are not the same thing. If you still think they're the same thing, you don't know the difference. You don't. Oh, red pilled and black pilled, they're the same thing because they both can't stand women. No, that's not how it goes. I don't even consider black pill in the MGTOW manosphere, in the MGTOW community. It's blue pill and red pill. Black pill is in another fucking dimension. That shit's on another level. And you have to get to that level. You know, if you still want to fuck around and deal with the same shit over and over again and be in this 360-degree circle of denial, which is very deadly, then you stay in there. You stay in that circle of delusion. You stay in that circle of denial, but you're not dragging me with you. You get me? And if you one of those brothers that are fed up with being around the same people, talking the same bullshit, complaining about their fucking problems, but not doing anything to solve it, and, you know, are afraid of change, I get where you're coming from. Get away from those fucking people and be around real, genuine energy, real uplifting energy, but at the same time, I'm also realistic. You get me? And that's all it's about at the end of the day. You know, it's all about acceptance. It's all about being brutally honest with one another, loving one another. But, you know, my thing is, again, do you want to be a human doing or do you want to be a human being? You know, like I said, you are already dead. Your thing is you have nothing to lose anymore. Fuck trying to hold on to relationships. Any relationship. Period. If you know the person is black pilled, this is the thing. If you have, you know, issues with other black pilled people, You know, try to work it out. If you can't work it out, let it go. But if it's blue pill people, okay, they're a dime a dozen. Who gives a shit? But other than that, man, just continue to, if you haven't already, try turning over a new leaf. Try taking some advice. If you want to talk to me on the phone, do that. Understand how my thought process is. If you still don't understand, you maybe watch my videos over and over again and you struggle to implement becoming black pill. Some people don't know how to start being black pill. If you're one of those people that doesn't know how to start being black pilled and start living that lifestyle, talk to me. Give me your phone number. But again, if you do nothing, that's saying that you are satisfied with being in a place of dormancy, in a state of being stagnant. And I don't want those people around me. Don't be content with being stagnant. Continue to drive forward. But this is Renegade number 1. I want y'all to like the video, share, subscribe. Peace out.